Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you decided to spend a few minutes of your day with me, because I have a heartwarming story that's been lighting up the Turkish entertainment scene all week. The latest chapter in the journey of Yağmur, Yüksel, and Baktaş, and the big step they've just decided to take together. If you're new here, make yourself comfortable, grab your favorite drink, settle in, and remember to tap that subscribe button so you won't miss any of our future deep dives. For those who've been watching since the early days, you already know the drill. Hitting like helps us tell the algorithm that independent voices matter, and clicking join unlocks members-only extras that never make it to the public feed. All set? Great, let's get started. First, a quick refresher for anyone who might have discovered this pair only recently. Yağmur, born in the vibrant city of Ankara, made her television debut barely 5 years ago. Back then she played a small supporting role, the kind of part that flashes on screen for a handful of scenes and then quietly slips into the background. Yet even in those fleeting moments, viewers could sense a spark, an expressive set of eyes, a subtle lift of the eyebrow, a timing that suggested she understood how to make every second count. In short order, she graduated from walk-on appearances to full-blown leading roles, earning praise for her ability to balance vulnerability with quiet strength. Barış, meanwhile, grew up on the breezy Aegean coast in Izmir. He actually started as a commercial model, juggling catalog shoots with university classes in media studies. During one of those shoots, a casting agent suggested he audition for a new romantic comedy. And before he knew it, he had landed the part of the mischievous best friend, a character whose quick wit made him an instant fan favorite. Over the next few years, he shed the pretty boy label by taking on darker, more psychologically complex projects. A tech thriller that explored data privacy, a period piece about wartime Istanbul, and even a brief cameo in an arthouse film that made the festival circuit. By the time he crossed paths with Yağmur, he had already proven he could do far more than pose for a still camera. Fast forward to the day the two finally met on set. According to crew members, the chemistry was immediate. Between takes, they would huddle over the script, tossing around ideas about how to play a scene just a little differently, maybe hold a beat longer before delivering a crucial line, maybe shift the tone from teasing to tender. By the time the first episode aired, it was clear the gamble had paid off. The entire country was talking about their intricate cat and mouse dynamic. Trends on social media erupted each week as fans posted side-by-side GIFs of their most charged moments, analyzing micro-expressions the way sports commentators dissect a game-winning goal. Now, here's where things get truly exciting. After what insiders describe as a steady and deeply respectful courtship, Yağmur and Barış have decided it's time to put down a marker for the future. They're getting engaged. Let that sink in for a moment. Engagement. For fans who've been shipping them since the pilot, it's the culmination of years of on-screen longing and off-screen speculation. Early this week, during a casual live stream to celebrate the renewal of their series, Yağmur couldn't help but flash an unmistakable glow while answering questions about her weekend plans. She didn't show a ring, she's too private for that, but her smile was pure sunshine, and everyone watching instantly knew something big was brewing. What makes this announcement all the more special is how thoughtfully the two have balanced a very public career with an intentionally private love life. Unlike some celebrity couples who post every latte art and dinner reservation, these two tend to keep their pages focused on work. You'll find behind-the-scenes photos from night shoots, shout-outs to crew members, and snapshots of script pages filled with handwritten notes, but rarely anything overtly romantic. So when Barış uploaded a simple black and white shot of intertwined hands, set against a blurred city skyline, no caption, no tags, just the image, longtime followers knew it wasn't a casual aesthetic post. Within minutes, comment sections filled with congratulations, heartfelt messages, and enough astonished exclamation points to power a small fireworks display. Friends close to the couple say the decision to get engaged was not impulsive. They've weathered the hectic travel schedules, the 14-hour shooting days, the award show red carpets where polite reporters ask intrusive questions. They've also faced the quieter challenges that come with two ambitious people building parallel careers. Whose project takes priority when schedules clash? How to maintain emotional intimacy when one partner is on location halfway across the country. Those same friends insist that every hurdle made their bond stronger because they learned to communicate early and often knows small feat when you're both juggling scripts, wardrobe fittings, and endless publicity obligations. Speaking of communication, there's a charming anecdote circulating among their inner circle. Shortly after they started dating, Barış decided to surprise Yağmur with a homemade dinner to celebrate her birthday. He attempted an elaborate seafood risotto, not realizing that her shellfish allergy would turn a romantic gesture into a mild medical emergency. Thankfully, she noticed the ingredients before they reached the pan, and the pair ended up laughing over takeout instead. It's precisely these small, relatable moments, burnt garlic, late-night phone calls, shared playlists on long drives, that transform a Hollywood-worthy romance into something grounded and real. As engagement preparations get underway, speculation is swirling about where and when the big question was popped. Some claim it happened during a weekend getaway to Cappadocia, right as the sun rose over the fairy chimneys and hot air balloons dotted the horizon. Others insist Barış chose a more intimate setting, the balcony of Yağmur's childhood home in Ankara, overlooking the neighborhood park where she used to rehearse monologues as a teenager. Neither has confirmed the details yet, but sources hint that an official statement, perhaps even a short video, will arrive once they've had a chance to celebrate with immediate family. Industry analysts are already pondering how this life milestone might influence their careers. Joint interviews? Power couple brand deals? A romantic drama film starring both of them as leads? The possibilities are endless. However, those same analysts caution that the engagement could also invite unwelcome scrutiny. Paparazzi will undoubtedly attempt to capture every gown fitting, every ring shopping excursion, every teary reunion at the airport. Yet, based on their track record of selectively sharing only what feels meaningful, there's reason to believe these two will set clear boundaries and stick to them. That brings us to another layer of this story: fan response. Within minutes of the engagement leak, unofficial fan pages began compiling timelines of the relationship, complete with archive photos and speculative milestones. Twitter erupted with reaction threads dissecting their earliest interviews for hidden clues. Comment sections flooded with heartfelt congratulations, fan art, even paragraphs of poetry dedicated to the couple's love story. And in a heartwarming twist, charity organizations are reporting a spike in donations under the names of Yağmur and Barış, as fans mark the occasion by giving back. Let's not overlook their upcoming professional commitments, either. Yağmur is currently attached to a period drama slated to begin shooting in autumn. The script, rumored to revolve around a pioneering female journalist in the 1930s, will demand extensive research and perhaps months of dialect coaching. Barış, on the other hand, is in negotiations to headline a psychological thriller set in the unforgiving corridors of high-finance Istanbul, a stark contrast to his romantic image, but exactly the kind of risk he's known for taking. Behind the scenes, their teams are already juggling calendars, determined to ensure work obligations dovetail with personal milestones rather than collide. Regardless of date or venue, one thing feels certain: their engagement marks the beginning of a new chapter that fans will follow with bated breath. Imagine future red carpet moments where they arrive hand in hand, flashing not just megawatt smiles but matching wedding bands, press junkets where they gently rib each other about who leaves coffee, mugs in the sink, late-night talk show segments where a host surprises them with childhood photos, and the studio audience collectively melts. It's the stuff entertainment reporters dream of and the kind of authentic connection audiences crave. So there you have it, an inside look at the journey from on-screen partners to soon-to-be newlyweds. What's your favorite detail about their story? Were you part of the fandom from day one? Or did you stumble across them more recently? Drop your thoughts, theories, and well wishes in the comments below. This is a conversation I don't want to miss. I read every single message, and I love seeing how this community celebrates love and artistry in equal measure. Before I sign off, a quick reminder: tapping the thumbs up helps us keep momentum, and subscribing ensures you'll be first to know when the next update drops. Whether it's a sneak peek at Yağmur's costumed screen test or an exclusive interview with Barış about his dive into finance thriller territory, members, keep an eye on the community tab for behind-the-scenes goodies coming soon. Until next time, stay curious, look after yourselves, and remember that real love stories often unfold away from the spotlight, long before we catch a glimpse. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.